You know what it is. New year, new you. If only it was so easy. Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help managers become leaders, and I do that with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. Listen, the new year is upon us, and I am here to help all you managers make the best of it. What the hell happened in 2020? Listen, some real talk right now. 2020 was a difficult year for most of us, for a lot of us. And maybe you lost someone, maybe you lost a job, like myself. Maybe your world's been turned upside down, but maybe you got to spend more time with family. And maybe you lost a job only to get a better one. See, I think life is a lot about how you see things. How do you see your career? Did you take a hit and you lost the perfect job? You could sit in your bed and cry about it all day. Or you could look for that perfect job, or you could make that perfect job. It makes me think of that baboon in Lion King. You know, he smacks, uh, what's the lion's name? Simba. He smacks Simba on the head. And he's like, ow, that hurts. Like, that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. But then he says, the way I see the past is either you can run from it, hide in your bed and cry all day. Okay, listen, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. But do it for just the day, okay? Don't make a career out of crying in bed. So he says you can run from it or you can learn from it. And there's lots of things that we can learn from the year that just passed, or any year that just passes, or the day that passed. We really have to be open to really seeing what is happening in our lives and how are we able to adapt. Part of a new year is having a new perspective, or having a better perspective. See, all things change. You cannot stop life from changing. And I think that's a good thing when you're prepared to grow. In 2021, I hope you as a leader or manager have the intentions of growing. Now keep in mind, your job is temporary. Now you might think I'm working in Fortune 500 and there's always a way that your job is temporary. Whether it be your choice, the company's choice, or a global pandemic. I think if anything, the year of 2020 taught us is shit. We need to be prepared for damn near everything. That's a big order. So let's put this in perspective. If you lost your job or your job title was changed in a not so positive way, it's just a job. Now I know it could be your career. It could be everything that you've worked your way up to. Are you healthy? Are you happy? Sometimes in the business world, in the work world, those sounds like cheesy ideas. Oh, am I happy? No, really, are you happy? Because sometimes you have to make a job change. You have to change companies or step up into a new position or choose to stay in the position you're at because it helps you be happy. It helps you be healthy. These are all things that in the new year, as a manager, as a leader, I want you to consider before we get on the sorry train. Just as I say, everything is temporary, make sure your skill set and your knowledge base is always up to date. I laugh with a buddy of mine because, listen, a lot of my audience is a few years younger than me. Can I tell you the difference in Microsoft Office from when I started using it to now? So a friend of mine who has not kind of kept up with the new interfaces is completely lost. This is a skill that we need, especially as managers. Microsoft Office, are you kidding me? Excel? Come on, you have to know how to use this. But if you're not keeping up to date, you're going to be left behind. Also, this includes reading material. You have to educate yourself. When school is done, that doesn't mean education is done. I know you know this because you are subscribed to my channel, so you're continuously learning. But in 2021, make it a goal of yours to make sure you're up to date in all the technologies but also make sure that you're mentally up to date with what is happening in the work world. What is happening to people's work schedules? How is working at home affecting people mentally? Is it good? Is it bad? These are things that you can learn about and then help your team adapt to or adjust to. Now, 2021, let's have a little bit of a, we're not talking about you, let's talk about us. I like setting goals. I like setting goals that they might not be, they're not easy. They're not gimmies. They're not so crazy that it's like, don't even try, but we're going to strive. On this channel, we're going to strive to hit 30,000 subscribers. I need 19,000 subscribers in the year of 2021. We're also going to ramp up the members of our Facebook group, Leading with Leaders, link in the description. I also need to make sure that you guys are getting your emails into my email list. Now, why? Is it self-serving? Okay, a little bit, but no. If anything, 2020 has taught me trust in no system, because everything can be broken, everything can be changed. So as we have our conversations on YouTube, YouTube could decide we're not doing this anymore. Now, I don't see that happening, but I also didn't see a global pandemic happening. So I need you guys, Facebook group and email list. If not both, one or the other, just in case YouTube changes things and we can't hang out anymore. Or my final thought is, listen, 2021, it's not going to make you and it's not going to break you. If anything, you make you or you break you. The year, it's just a number, but 2021, listen, 2020 knocked a lot of people on their ass. 2021 is not going to be the ball drops. Are they even doing that this year? Anyway, the ball drops and all of a sudden everything's reset. That's not what's happening. So make sure you're mentally prepared for that. Make sure your team is mentally prepared for that. The change is not the date. The change is how you handle your day-to-day and how you grow and how you lead your team out of what many people are going to know as globally a horrible change. The year's not going to make it. The number that we're going into isn't going to make it. You are. I want to take this moment. I want to wish you and yours the very best. I hope that we become friends over this next year and that anything I can provide in terms of content that might help you and your team grow, put it in the description. I read every comment, even the ones that are not so nice to me. Jerks. Anyway, Happy New Year. Make it the best because you get that choice. That's it. I'm going to grab my coffee. Got to start this New Year's off right. I'll see you in the next video.